Please bear with me, for I am an idiot, and I forgot to... There we go. I forgot to... I'm on, like, the gaming screen today instead of, the just chatting one in case I need to get up. That way I can, like, have something else to flip to. But... yeah, I think we should all be good. Saints, go the fuck to bed. I adore having you here, but you need to sleep if you have to sleep. It is okay. But hello, Panda, Morgan, Saints. I think that's it so far. It's been a pretty slow rollout. That's fine, that's fine. But we are here to do some arts and crafts today. And just, yeah, you know. It's one of those days I'm like, I don't really feel like gaming, and I've had this thing sitting on my window for like, I don't know, it's been sitting there for probably since the last time I streamed this. Stop gifting subs. Sleep. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I've had this like sitting on my like window, you know, like the top part of a window. Fart stream and I don't get to stay. Is this even a fart stream? It's like paint by numbers. It's slightly more adult paint by numbers. But I don't know. I looked at it earlier. I was like, I kind of want to do this, but it was already like 10:30, and I was like, well, I need to shower and like wash my hair so I can dry it before stream. So I was like, you know what? That's what I'll do on stream. I'll do arts and crafts, and I won't like stop running my mouth. I'm pretty good at that. So yeah, go to bed. Thank you, thank you. Wig, hello, friends. But yeah, oh, I gotta get things. I should probably put this on the other side because a girl, she's left-handed, and it'd be easier for me to grab things if it's on the correct side of my body. But that's enough about me for now. Who's got some? What'd you guys do today? Anyone eat anything good? Do anything fun? Or is it just a chill Sunday for you guys? Like, I want to hear about it. And then I'll continue yapping. Did that pop all the way through? I don't know. I have like this little like wax stuff that I try to I guess it did. I guess that was just flat. You worked? Ugh, no. Why are you working on a Sunday? No. Who do I have to have a conversation with to like stop that? Because that's ass. I am working with color eye. I think so, yeah. Just pop. Got some off the camera. Oh no. I worked at Wally World for a bit. My coworkers were great. I loved my coworkers. They were fantastic. I miss them and I still think about them sometimes. But management, the ASMs, they would never be there when I need them. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Manager, can you open my drawer? I accidentally closed it too soon because I'm an idiot and like hip checked it. And I'd punch in the code on the the register, because the one that I worked at didn't have the full screen systems yet. I was still working at one that was using like just the number pad section, and so I'd be like, you know, hold on, sir, I need to ping my manager. They have these little like PDAs, which I felt I felt super dated saying that. So yeah, they carry around these like little PDAs. And I mean, the guy was substantially older than me, so it's like it wasn't. PDA was probably the better word to use in that situation. I was like, let me just ping them real quick. If they have it, then they will like see it, and they should come over at their earliest convenience. I'm sorry about this, you know. And I was like trying to be polite, and at first the guy was like chill. He's like, okay, like, do you have any idea how long it's gonna be or anything? And I'm like, honestly, not really. And I'm sorry, and I apologize for that. And he was fine, but the timer kept ticking, and it just kept getting longer and longer, and I'm like pinging my manager again and again, or just whoever, like just someone with the ability to open the drawer, please come over. In hindsight, I probably should have just done another transaction and got him his change that way, but I had like just started my shift for the day, and I was tired. I was just like, oh my god, I just got here, I gotta spend another like 8 hours, like, fuck me, right? So I did that, and I was just like, and by the end of it, the dude was like super pissed off. But I can't blame him. If your subordinate needs help, you should be trying to get there as soon as possible. But there were regular bouts of the ASMs, like just standing back by the clothing and just shooting the shit. Like I would walk by like to go on my break or something, and I would see their things go off or hear them go off, and they just absolutely ignored it. W Walmart employees, dub. You do online order fulfillment. I'd have to imagine that'd be a little bit better than like typical customer facing, because I feel like you probably like, I know I try not to ask the people pushing the big carts around too many questions, but sometimes it's like, hey, you guys remodel the store like every other week. Can you please help me find something? The store map on the app isn't updated. I swear I looked. I don't want to be a bother. I just want to get my groceries and leave. Yeah, my Walmart actually had I went and grocery shopped earlier. I was like, I need milk. I'm not gonna want to do this stuff after work tomorrow, or I'm not even gonna want to like go pick it up. So I'll just go shopping. It's not freezing out. I'll just go shopping. When I was checking out the cashier, she's like, yeah, you got here at a good time. Whatever bags we have left is what we have left, and we don't have any more. I was like, oh, wonderful. How does that happen? And she goes, I don't know. I will come back. Let me cycle back up to the other people, and I can continue. I can yap about my experience at Walmart all day long. Went outside with RC cars. As previous story leads on, I went outside as well today, and it was 37 degrees out, but the sun was mildly shining. And I was like, today was like one of the first days that it wasn't painful to be outside. So I was like, oh yeah, I drove home with the windows down. I was like, I can't do this. I know it's boost season, but I need the windows down. I can't live like this. Give me the sunshine. Give me the sunshine and the nice weather so I could go send. I mean, the roads were clear, so I was able to send my car pretty good off the line. I got stuck at a light, and I was like, oh wait, I'm the first one in line. Oh hell yeah, we're doing it. I did a pool, and I was very, very happy. I was giggling. I was giggling the entire time. I was like, yay! Ooh. It never gets old. It never gets old. I am a 15-year-old boy at heart. It's wonderful. Car go brr, car make noise. Mio happy. I'm building Gene Stealer. I don't know what that is. You would like to enlighten the class on what that is? That'd be awesome, because I have no idea what the fuck that is. The funniest part is I get paid more as a base employee at Walmart than being management at Taco Baco. Wow. I know when I worked at Wally World, I think I was making 11.25. Was it, or was it 10? Because I worked at every job that I've taken on. I haven't had many, but every job that I've taken on, I always had a pay increase. And I think, no, Wally World was not my last job, so maybe I was making like 10. I think I was making like 10 an hour at that Walmart. Some days I don't get stopped, and other days I can't go more than 5 minutes without being bothered. Yeah, I always, like, I feel like my employees at my store don't really know what's going on either. And I could just go over and be like, hey, have you seen, you know, I don't know, I'm gonna make something. Have you seen Honey recently? Like, do you have any idea where that went? Because, like, there was a while that they didn't update the signs. So it was like, dude, I found everything else I needed. I must have just missed the tea aisle. Where did it go, right? And, so they'd be like, they'd either straight up look at me and be like, dog, I don't know where it is, I'm sorry. And I'm like, that's fine, you're at work, I won't wander around until I find it, thank you. Or they'll be like, oh yeah, it's right here. And they'll take me right over and I'll be like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because sometimes I just get so frustrated, right? Like there's times, also if you hear like tacking, it's because I keep, maybe I should move my mic back just a little bit so I don't keep smacking it with my hand. Like it's so frustrating when stores will, I didn't pick one up. Like they'll reorganize everything and then you can't find anything in store and it's like, look, I came to shop in the store. Like why do we feel the need to rearrange the store like every other year? Like it wasn't just it was like every Walmart that I've ever experienced, I feel like does not have the same layout as when I first went to that Walmart. It's frustrating. I get really annoyed really quick. And Arcus Artist, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the pretty calm shit show, if I may say so myself. Tonight we're just hanging out. I will be your tour guide. Kaneko fucking Mio. Welcome. It was surprisingly warm here. Yeah, I was looking at the weather. It's gonna be like in the 40s in freedom units. And I was like, oh, this is great. This is great. I can fix my windshield. It's not that fucked, but I was talking to one of my friends and they're like, keep in mind, this is the same friend that I know I've told chat about before, but I have a Subaru friend who has blown his third gear like 4 times. It's always third gear. What is he doing? And I always make fun of it. King of Talamar, yes! I don't talk to Talamar very often, but I have nothing but positive experiences. Very kind fellow. I got hired right after the remodel. Got so many questions that I met with. I don't know, man. I just started. It was 50 today. What a blessing. I hate you. But you're down in the south, aren't you? Like, it would be weird if it wasn't at least, like, 40. I think my aunt in Florida, or Alabama, I don't know, she got snow for the first time. And she's like, everything is shut down. Grand Mio passed that one along, so I don't really have relationships with some of these people. It was 18 a few days ago, so that was ass. Yeah, it, we had a bout up here that we had like -20 wind chill. It hurt to be outside. Like that shit hurt. And I hate winter clothes. I hate sleeves. I hate actually, hats aren't so bad. I like beanies. They're kind of warm and cozy. Gloves, I say as I'm wearing them, I'm exploding right now. My hands are sweaty and I am so uncomfortable. Long sleeves, also hate them, mind you, but the things I do for stream, so you guys better feel fucking loved. And Mr. or Mrs. or a non-binary pal of I love feet. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I did grow up in the Midwest. So I know the cold, but I left for a reason. Yeah, when I was applying for like big girl jobs, I had a couple interviews with like companies out west. And well, as you can see, they didn't pan out because I am still in Satan's crying armpit of am I considered the Northeast? I think I moved to the quote-unquote Northeast. Technically, I say that with very much skepticism. I had another bit about Walmart that I wanted to say, but now I can't remember what it is. It'll if it's important, it'll come back to me. Northeast for sure. I don't know, man. Dude, but I do have to like I was talking about the friend who blows third gear. No, I don't think that's it. Yeah, I got nothing. It went in one ear and out the other. Choo choo. But yeah, I'm ready to start ripping my car again. Cause I don't know what it is. My windshield is always chipped. Always, without fail. I don't even follow people that closely because I don't trust them. I don't trust motherfuckers. Like, people are drifting all over the road anymore. Like, I swear, if the average driver ability on a scale from 10, like from 1 to 10, if the average would be a 5, it's definitely down to like a 3. I literally saw someone scrolling, I was at a red light, and saw the next car over. They had their like navigation on their screen in their car, and then mounted directly under that, mind you, what's their phone? They were on TikTok or Instagram Reels or Shorts or something. And I was just like, I just looked at them and I'm like, what? Huh? So that's really cool. I feel like I'm grasping for something to talk about that I had in my noggin, and now it's not in my noggin anymore. But for the most part today, I did grocery shopping, did some chores around the house. And then I played a couple games of League. That went horribly. Worst part is I was consistently like top damage. But I'm playing with bonobos, semi-sentient bonobos. So I think I won one, I lost one, but I had like the penalty reduced because someone left for a long enough time during the game that I was like, okay, whatever. And then I just hard lost another one because my teams were just... Why are we picking fights that we don't need to pick? Come on. Like, I know that... Like, come on, you have to have a couple more IQ than that, right? Just maybe 1 or 2? That would be great. Make better decisions, please. I'm begging of you. I would have honked my horn so many times if I saw that. I don't have a car with an intimidating horn. It is, in fact, quite embarrassing to honk the horn on any of my cars. It's like, oh. I low-key get mortified. If I had fuck you money on both of my cars, I would put an air compressor in the trunk and just hook up just a straight up train horn. I would do it. I should start a GoFundMe to replace my car horn. Or like just like a big 18-wheeler one. That would be great. Alright, good night, Saints. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Sleep tight. And Teb over here with the tea. Does Teb have some tea that he wants? Why are you humping me? My mindset playing Smite on God. You don't even need fuck all money, I don't think, for that. Yeah, but the part is, like, the fun part is I have other bills I have to pay, so I'm really not gonna put it into, like, you quote-unquote useless things from my car at the moment. I still have to pay my car off, so I kind of need fuck you money to pay the car off. If not, I've got a few more years before I can really do anything to it, and that's okay. My Miata, I own my Miata though, so I guess if I like get like a nice bonus at work or something sometime, maybe I'll do that. My Miata has a flat tire though. I think I'm being protested. Oh, the car's like, you're not driving me, why are you driving the other one? Come on! And it's like, I know, baby, I know, I love you, Miata. I'm keeping you safe from the snow and the ice and the salt on the roads. You are 30 years old. You are older than I am. Bully Mio, no! My Miata is older than I am. And only has, well, that I know of, only a little bit of rust that I patched it to the best of my abilities with not being able to, like, cut the metal and weld it myself. I grabbed some of that Pour 15, cleaned it out with some sandpaper, and like knocked off as much as I could. I know that by the time the rust is visible, that it's worse than you think. So I am nervously waiting for the day that I have to throw the Miata through some serious rust repair. Because the day that I am finally the day that I'm finally decommissioned, I will be buried. I will be buried in my Miata. Mark my words. Check the underside if you can, especially if you're in a snowy area. Where I live, I have to get yearly inspections. And I get them done every summer, and they have said it looks fine so far. Maybe next year, because I don't have a lift. I don't even have any jack stands or anything, because I lived in an apartment. There's a gnat in my room. Fuck off. Because I lived in an apartment when I started, like, seriously getting into cars. So, my first apartment, I had no parking. I had to literally pay a parking garage to park my car. So there was no way that was gonna fly. And then the second apartment I lived in, I had a carport that I paid a little extra for, and hold on, I'm struggling here. Brain is not braining right now. And while there was nothing explicitly in the lease that says I can't, like, fiddle fart with my car, I'm sure it was frowned upon if, you know, you hear bang, 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 or there's oil running down the parking lot. I don't think management would have been too happy with that, so I tried to keep the fiddle farting to a minimum. Like, I started updating the lights to, like, LED and stuff. I still have interior lights that I need to replace, but we'll get there when we get there. Battery's disconnected, can't really test anything anyway. Probably should have brought the battery inside. Actually, no, my garage is, like, kind of temperature controlled. It's not as cold as the outside because it's connected to the house, but it's not warm. You know what I mean? You go outside and it's like, brr. But it's not like, holy shit, it's cold. Bring me back inside right now. Oh yeah, other states require inspections. My state doesn't. Haha. So I grew up in the great state of Ohio, where, you know, we did not have state inspections on our cars. And honestly, as inconvenient as they are, they're kind of nice, because they can check the things that I can't check right now. So they're like the first to tell me, hey, yeah, your rotors, like on my like old car, they're like, your rotors, they look like shit. We'll pass you, but get them replaced, please. And we're like, do you know what my... I was talking to them. Oh no, it wasn't my rotors. Well, I did get my rotors replaced on a previous car a while ago, and it wasn't because of inspection though. when I would brake downhill, my car had the worst, like squealing noise. It was so bad. It was painful. Like it hurt. It wasn't just like it was like you know, like that kind of thing. It was real bad. So they take the car into the shop and they're like, "Miss, what happened to your rotors?" I was like, "What do you mean? What happened to my rotors?" They're like, "They're warped and they are very, very thin. Like the guy brought out the calipers and everything to measure them. What happened?" And I was like, "Oh, okay. I have an answer for this actually. Like, you see, my stepdad thought it would be a fantastic idea to grind them down to get rid of the warping instead of just replacing them. How do you warp your rotors? Kia. cheap car. Cheap parts." I have noticed that since I got rid of the Kia Soul, that I haven't had problems with my rotors. Okay, real talk for a second. Say what you want about them, but for a budget, like, it's not quite an econo box, because don't they consider them like, hold on, I know this. I know what classification a Kia Soul is. It is a subcompact crossover SUV, right? That is the full like title or whatever. Denomination? Is that? No, that's not the word I'm looking for, right? Is there another word that is like close to denomination, like classification, denomination of that? I don't know. But they are not terrible. Okay, they're cheap. They're so cheap. But when you are moving back and forth from university, that, you remember the old car where it's like slaps the car, this baby can hold so much spaghetti? Yeah, that baby can hold so much spaghetti. So much noodle. And I loved every minute of it. That thing is slow. It does not handle. It is a toaster on wheels. But it got me from point A to point B safely. And I never had any catastrophic failures with it, right? The next owner, who is a close friend of mine because they needed a car, it's been hell on earth. I go out to eat with one of my friends, the same person who has the Kia Soul, and just go run around, go run errands, just fuck off, go shopping, you know, just have a calm day. And it wasn't until that I was about to be dropped off at home that the car turns over and the engine is just shaking. It is idling so hard. It is just not a good time. And I was like, you know what, hear me out. Just kill it. Just kill the engine for a minute. Maybe something because it's old, it's cold. Like, maybe a system just didn't start up right. I say as I'm huffing the copium. I'm just, hopefully this works. So, car gets killed. And we restart it. I'm like, oh no, it's not getting any better. Rip engine mounts. So, on the way to being dropped off at home, I was like, do you want me to call the mechanic for you? And, like, see what they have to say? And they're like, yeah, that'd be great, please. So, I give the mechanic a call and I'm like, hey, it's your favorite. I've got a problem for you. I was like, how busy are you guys? And the manager's like, it's not looking great, honestly, but like, what's up? And so I was explaining what was happening. And before, like, the first few minutes on the road, we were just kind of, like, talking over, like, what was going on with the car. Kind of, like, stick my head out the window a little bit. I'm, like, listening for it. I'm like, is this a misfire? Is the engine misfiring? And that was my hypothesis, and I stuck to my guns. So I call, you know, hey, how busy are you? You know, pretty busy. My tech is leaving in 15 minutes, but what's up? Hey, yeah, so the check engine light, like, occasionally comes on, comes off. Engine's shaking like crazy. I think it's a misfire. Okay, bring it in. We'll at least scan you. And, we'll at least scan you and see, like, just to make sure that there's nothing else going wrong. Because, like, a misfire, it's not great, but you can go a little bit on that. I don't recommend it. If you guys have a check engine light and you can afford it, please just go get your car looked at. Because often the sooner you get it done, the less expensive it'll be in the long run. So I'm standing out there, and dude, let me tell you, the manager is so kind. He's such a nice dude. He looks like he's 14. He looks like he's just, like, fresh out of high school, can hardly grow facial hair, and he's just trying his best. Very, very, very nice. So I have not, like, other than the fact that he looks like a child. And I don't get it. Maybe out of, like, a trade school or something. I've never bothered to ask, because I feel like that's, like, you never ask a lady her age, so why would you, like, turn on and be like, dude, how old are you? You know? So he hooks up the OBD2 scanner and is, like, running it. And I was like, I'm gonna put my money on cylinder 3 for no other reason than I just wanted to. Like, I was just fucking around. And he goes, nope, it's cylinder 1. I was like, shucks. So that was great. The guy gets the quotes for parts, and it's looking like a $1,600 repair at the worst case. And I'm like, oh no, we can do this. We could fix this. I can fix her. I didn't get my license until last year, so I never learned much, and thus most of this is going over my head. This has been a more recent, the past couple years, like, hyperfixation, so I don't really know a ton. I'm still learning. I'm learning as I go, but I'm starting to learn to trust my gut when, like, I think it's this. Oh, look in the pics channel. I will do that after. I have no room on my desk right now. But the one thing is the manager went to check the oil, right? The manager pulls out the dipstick. Yeah, the engine's been running. So of course it's gonna be like all shifted around and just thrown here and there. But he looks at it and he's like, wow, this is really full. And I was like, looking over at my buddy, I was like, didn't you get the oil? Like, didn't you get your inspection here? Like, I think you got your fluids and stuff done while you were here as well, did you not? And the manager just kind of turns at me and goes, I'm gonna have to have a conversation with someone. So my guess is, because the car was, to the best of my knowledge, running fine. You know. So why we've been running all day, and on the last place it started misfiring. So I think it just got inspected like last or at the beginning of this month, so that's enough time for oil to build up on a spark plug and start having problems. As someone who just paid a massive repair bill because I wasn't able to get in for proper maintenance or an oil change for pretty much all of last year, yeah, regular maintenance saves you money in the long run. But the thing is it was, this was like regular maintenance. The technicians were topping off the fluids, so. My first car is a rebuilt engine. I had it for 3 years driving down the freeway and the piston... it didn't... Did it shoot through the hood? Just pew! Simply built different. Yeah, I don't... My cars personally are stock. Both of them. No, thank God. It would have been a lot funnier if it did, though. It would have been. It would have sucked so much more. How many people can say that they shot their piston through their hood? Right? Right? I know I can't say that. The whole thing just being vibrating like crazy. It was a 98 Grand Cherokee, oh my god. And it wasn't even the death wobbles. I hate Jeeps. I hate Jeeps with a passion. The older ones aren't so bad, because like I like the idea of taking like the doors and everything off. Like it's like a convertible on crack. So that seems fun, but that's like the only thing that I find appealing about Jeeps. The funny Jeep jiggle. The Jeep jiggle. A 2012 Liberty. No! No! You've had... Watch it, now that you say that, it's Jover. Good luck, bro. But... yeah. What was supposed to be just a fun little outing ended up with a potential... $1,600. I mean, $1,600 is if everything needs replaced. Like, I know that I had to do the coil caps at some point in the past because it would idle very rough. Like, it would go from like 1,000, like 750 and back up. But I did have that fixed at some point, and I know my stepdad put on the cheap pack because we didn't know what was wrong with it, and we were still just kind of spitballing. So we didn't want to put like the most expensive parts on it just in case, so we didn't keep dumping money on OEM parts. Yeah. So, but I don't think that should have been the problem. I'm really leaning towards it's the oil, but we won't know until the spark plugs come out and we get a good look at it. Because if that is the case, then my friend needs to politely but firmly tell the shop, you guys need to fix this. This is your doing. You know. I've been saying that you cannot stop me. I've already changed the starter and the alternator. Changing the starter. Did you have the Harbor Freight jack stands? Were you praying for your life the entire time, like sweating bullets, like it's coming down at me, ain't it? Oh no. Even better? What is this even better that you speak of? You probably just drove it up onto the... No! No! I would have rather have heard, yeah, you know, I drove it up on a curb than the scissor lift that's used for a spare tire. That's probably rated to hold weight for like 30 minutes. You're built different, and by different, I mean stupid. Okay? Yeah. Those are so sketchy. I'm alive and it worked. Are you sure that I am not just speaking to the ghost of Venomous Wig at the moment? Built sick. Yeah, I also this weekend went on the hunt for a heat gun and forgot to stop at Harbor Freight and just buy like the $30 one that they have because I only needed to make it through wrapping the car, I swear. I don't care if it dies after. So I tried checking at Home Depot because I wanted to look at plants. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go like walk by, see if I can find a heat gun. That proved to be a near impossible task, mind you. I was walking through all the tools and I'm like, I don't see any. Simply, my hairdryer does not get hot enough. I don't think the cord's long enough. Trust me, I've thought about it. But the Miata kind of has a flat right now, so I'm not getting that bitch out of the garage until springtime. Yay! But I'm like walking through Home Depot, and I ended up finding someone, and I was like, "Hey, can you help me? I need to find a heat gun. I just want to look at them, like." But if you don't know, because the guy's like, I don't really work in this section. I was just like, have you seen them? You know, if you have, great, help me. But if not, like, go.
100, I won't take the lack of Y33 team personally. Nice hands, too.
The lack of yeeting? What? Did I forget to turn it back on? Uh-oh. Hang on. I think your girl might, I got my... Where did you find it? The only one I found was a Milwaukee one. That was like $100, and I was like, I don't think I want to spend that. So I didn't. But this is why Kendrick Lamar will perform the Super Bowl live. You got your handgun. What is the design? I don't have a design. It's just a flat color. I bought... Oh yeah, the yeet is on. It's not a big deal. But... It's just a flat color. I bought eBay special because I'm gonna do it myself and I know I'm gonna fuck it up. So I'm just like, you know what? We'll get there when we get there. We'll figure it out. My toxic trait... Alright, my most... Alright, and I want to hear this from at least Steven and Spitfire if he's still here. I'm assuming I'm sorry if I'm being an asshole. And Wig. What is your car, like, what is your most toxic trait when it comes to your car? And I'll start. Let me hydrate. Let me hydrate first. Oh, I'm knocking shit over. Mine is that I think I can make a rattle can job look good on a car. And I haven't even tried. I haven't had a car that I can just absolutely destroy and it'd be okay. I should do it to I should just rattle can my Civic. It'll be fine, right? But like that, those kinds of takes. Those kinds of takes on things. My interior gets no respect. Ah, brother. Every year I go outside, I grab myself a big old bucket, grab some soap, and I grab a brush. And then I take the shop vac. And I go and I detail the living hell out of it. It is so satisfying. And then I leave it bake in the sun for the rest of the day. And then it's all clean. Except for there was at one point I picked up groceries from my mom ages ago, and I had like dish soap that spilled in like on the back of the back seats, and I'm pretty sure there's still soap back there. Let's just put it that way. I tried my best to like scrub it out and everything. It's so cooked. There's just permanent Dawn dish soap in the back of those seats. May it rest in peace. My paint job is pretty bad. I should do bro. I have a couple like criteria for how I'm going to define that I made it as a streamer. And one of them is someone wrapping their car with my face on it. And someone cosplaying me. That is my, like... That is when I can look at myself in the mirror and say, I made it. So please, let this be my blessing of, if you have the ability to do it, please. And take lots of pictures. My interior gets no respect. There's dog hair everywhere. Yeah, I hate that. That's why I would only take my mom's car when I'd have to take the dogs to the groomers, because I refuse. I already had cat hair in my car and dog hair from like off my clothes, but I tried to keep it to a minimum. My backseat still has everything I put in it from a camping trip to... Dude, come on. What? Take it out. You're not gonna go camping anytime soon. It is okay. You can put it back in if you do. I promise. It doesn't have to stay in there. Oh god, I cracked myself up. I'm one of the funniest people I know. Oh god, why am I like this? Why do I have unrestrained access to the internet? Someone put me in a straitjacket. I need it. What if they need it? Trust me, it'll be okay. Alright, a kind of a follow-up question is... Wait, I lost it already. Shit. I had it, I started reading the chat, and I forgot it. So we're talking about... Oh, okay, I remember. Show of hands. How many people keep, like, a blanket in their car? Like, in case of emergency. Because I know I do. I think mine is me convincing myself that my car is a gas guzzler. It's a four-banger, but I drive it as fast as I can. Hey! We stand four-bangers. It's okay. I am the proud owner of, 2 four-bangers. So. I have a moving blanket. No, that does not count. Like, I don't know why. My family growing up when I first started driving was so adamant about me carrying like a heavy duty blanket in case I got stranded and it was cold. I don't know who in the family got stranded one time at band camp, but ever since then I've tried to take it out, and my mom would be like, Mio, put that back in the car right now. And I'm like, Mom, I'm just cleaning the car out. It's going back in. Okay, chill. Moving blankets in the trunk for hail. Oh, I had a run-in with hail last summer, and I thought I was gonna throw up. I was so ready to get out of my car and see just dings all over it. Thankfully, the gods were smiling upon me that day, because I had to go out of town for a convention like the next week, and I knew that if I sent my car in for hail repair, I would not be getting it back in time, and I had to tote a couple friends and all of my cosplay stuff 3.5 hours. It's a Toyota. It's not going to leave me on the side of the road. Good man? Good woman? Good non-binary pal? Good person. However, I must comment that I'm a happy Honda days and not a Toyotathon family. So, just know that you're being judged, but not really. Both are good. Zero necessities, less weight. Yeah, I gotta get that weight reduction. I should just take out my back seats. Who needs back seats? I only have like 4 friends. I used to have an army blanket in my car that I got cold in my room, so the company logo picnic blanket work gave you a replace. Okay, yeah, but you kept a blanket in there. I will say, my current car, has like a cargo cover of sorts. So when you look in the back, like the rear end, you don't see it at all. It's super nice. I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about carrying a spare blanket so I can cover my shit in the back of the car. You need to clean your car. Yeah, I need to take some time. 'Cause I haven't been able to do my yearly cleanings since moving out. Although my one car shouldn't be too filthy. I just bought it this last spring. But the Miata, on the other hand, my Miata needs a real good clean. And I have so much. Hey, who wants to help me fix my car? I need a torque wrench, and I need 4 sets of hands to put a soft top on. Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It's been sitting in the box since last Christmas. My grandma bought me a new soft top for Christmas. Oh, and I still haven't put it on. She's like, oh, just bring the car home. We'll put it on here. And we'll let it sit out in the sun here. And then you can come back in the next week and come pick it up. And I was like, I don't want to put my old folk through trying to get the rails off and everything. Honda has so much aftermarket support, I envy them. Their engines are shared everywhere. Hey bro, K-swap it bro. Hey, K-swap it bro. I have so much trash in my passenger seat. No, just keep a trash bag in the car. It's not hard. Just grab a bunch of Walmart bags, tuck them into each other, and throw them in the trunk or something. Always keep a plastic bag in your car. I love fixing. Yeah, so I need to replace the lifters. I need to do a valve gasket cover. NA baby, 1990. And hydrated. Let's see, yeah, so I need to do the lifters because I got a good case of the tick 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 tick. Valve gasket cover because it is leaking. I took the sun visors out and I bought some LED replacements, but I haven't wired those in yet because that's gonna be a nightmare getting them down the A-pillars. Maybe I'll just drop a quarter on it and see if it'll just pull it down for me because I'm scared. I'm so scared to tear apart that dash. It is held together with plastic clips, Phillips heads, Phillips head screws, and a dream. That's it. I changed out some lights in the dash and I broke 4 clips. It was real bad. That plastic is so brittle by now. Am hydrated? Hell yeah. It really is a ton of water bottles from work. Oh, yeah. I can't really blame you. I love water. I use an empty ice cream gallon tub. That's not a bad idea. And you could just keep dumping it. That's actually a really good idea. If I could get through a gallon of ice cream, yeah, I probably. I think I said hi to Dino, but I'm gonna say hi again. Pulling apart a 30-year-old dash? It sounds like nightmare mode. Yeah. It was out for blood too. So most of you guys are probably going to laugh at me when I say this next statement. I am doing, at the moment, I am doing very little to the car in terms of performance, right? But instead, I am just slightly modernizing the car, and when parts inevitably do fail, I might look into putting something with a little more oomph behind it in it. But I wanted to go and like replace as many of the interior lighting bulbs with like LEDs to make it a little brighter because it's a convertible. It doesn't have a dome light up top. So I was like, okay, well, let me like replace the dash with like LEDs. So I put purple LEDs and stuff in it just because the entire car is going to be purple. And those were parts that I could A, afford, and B, install in an apartment complex. Like changing the headlights and the turn signals and stuff and just bringing it a little more up to visibility because I am so terrified that the way I am going to exit this earth is via car accident in the Miata because the amount of times I have been cut off. Because, and like, it's like, huh, I have a bright red sports car, damn it. What have I missed? I have been yapping. Pulling apart. Plastic clips suck all the ass. Yes, they do. And considering my, like my dash in the first place already had a broken clip, that was great. Yeah, I put like an inlay and everything in it, so it's all purple. I think I've posted pictures in the Miat spam channel in my Discord. If not, I'll definitely take more pictures this summer. Oh, hell no. Lifters, valve cover gasket, easy peasy. Well, it would be a lot easier peasier if I would go out and buy a torque wrench. I haven't done that yet. I'll go clean my car tomorrow, considering I'm also going to rearrange my desk. I wish I could keep my desk clean. I try my Kanye best. And it is just never enough. Because I have speakers, I have my stream deck, I have my mic set up, I have my streaming phone, I have my tablet, my keyboard, obviously. My other keyboards in case, well, not in case, when I inevitably spill on my current keyboard, gotta replace that. Got a sketchbook out, a spinny thing of pens, my isopods, that's a whole nother rabbit hole I can go to. I can sit here and talk about isopods for hours, so we're gonna like, yeah. Oof, give the MX-5 some TLC and a flying Miata LS swap. I'm not LS swapping my Miata. It gets really good gas mileage. Although I don't think I would, because again, if you don't know, the Miata or the MX-5 or the Unos Roadster, depending on what neck of the woods you're from, originally came stock from the factory with about 105 horsepower. Yeah, and mine now has 130,000 on it and is 30 years old and probably has never had a tune-up in its life. So it's probably making 90 if I'm lucky. But the nice thing is that thing is so light. Oh my god, it's so much fun. It is a fucking street legal go-kart. I cannot wait for the weather to break because I love taking corners and just going, yeah, go-kart. How is Mio? Mio is chillin'. Mio is straight J chillin'. Dino, I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday night. Oh my god, please don't tell me I've been missing. Okay, no, YouTube actually just has been dead. Okay, cool. If the Miata is a convertible, does it have a roll bar? It does not. I don't know if I do intend on putting one in or not. I probably should, but I'm not gonna get a mousetrap one. You don't have to say that. You don't have to worry about that. I'm smarter than that. I think I'm gonna get the, what is it, the hard dog? There's a U-bend one that I was looking at. I kind of want to powder coat it too, make it pretty. Driving an NA is even more dangerous than a bike. What do you mean? I once had someone go to merge in a lane with me right there. Guys, I'm doing more yapping than diamond painting. I guess I've been just chatting, it's fine. I had that happen with the semi right as I was merging from an on-ramp. Yeah, I almost got, run off a bridge by a semi, and I would have ended up in the river. I don't know if I would have made it, honestly. I don't know if I would have been quick enough to like at least get the window down and get the seatbelt off. We all turn into crab at the end. Mew on Miat Yap. Yeah, I'm on the Miat Yap. AutoZone O'Reilly's rent out torque wrenches. You give them a deposit, you can keep it for about 90 days. Whoa. I did not know that. I will have to keep that in mind. Thank you. That was the day that I discovered my car could go over 100 when I put my foot through the floor. I think the Miata would explode if I took it over 90. Honestly, that thing is not meant to go. My Civic, on the other hand, I was going like 95 earlier. Did a fun little pull. Understandable, Miata is peak. Continue. But I also just kind of like want to buy my own tools so I have them and I don't have to keep renting them. You know what I mean? Because that seems kind of like a pain. But I can't really think of too many other uses for a torque wrench for me, so I don't know. It might just be better. I think Home Depot probably loans stuff out like that too. I don't know. I've just been lazy. It's too cold. It has a flat, so I can't even get it out of the garage right now. First mod I did on my son was intake, the Borla exhaust, and TRD rear sway bar. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. I want to... I don't know if I really want to lower my Civic. But I do want to downsize the wheels, which will inherently lower it a little bit. I saw on Reddit earlier someone talking about they lowered... There's an inch and then put 18s on it. It looks so damn good. It's so clean. But my Miata only has cosmetic stuff right now, and I'm okay with that. One day. One day. I don't know if he will be fast, but he will never be furious. Better to have and not need than to need and not have. Can't have enough tools. Amen, partner. The Quinn Digital torque wrenches from Harbor Freight are pretty nice, although still a bit of money. Meh. I don't want to say like money's not the issue, because it kind of is, which is why I've been neglecting doing stuff on my Miata, because I don't have the tools or the money to buy the tools because I just bought a house. But god damn it, the Miata was coming with me. I was not selling it. That thing is going with me. That thing is going with me, like I said, to my grave. To the grave! Bro, did you see the new CTR black interior package? I don't think I've seen any pictures of it. I have heard about the black package, and fun fact, for any of my fellow Type R enthusiasts, we're fucked. GG, well played. I saw the post or a post about like something that Honda apparently allegedly said, and I was like, I just felt the price, like the value of my Type R go up, and it's just sitting in the garage right now. Though with the lower wheel diameter, you might get some of the... No, the Miata has like 13-inch wheels. I don't plan on lowering the Miata. Congrats, thank you. It was a pain. Maybe I am not experienced enough, or maybe I am in fact more privileged than I think I am at points, but it wasn't that bad. It was annoying, but it wasn't the worst thing I've ever done. The worst part about buying a house for me, it was all the paperwork I had to do, and then see a house that I liked only to walk in and it actually smelled. Like one of the first ones I went to go see, I walked in with a realtor, and we both kind of go, ew. And I'm like, why does it smell like wet dog? And she goes, I think it smells like diapers in here. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't know. And also, Mika, thank you. Welcome, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your time. We are yapping about cars in particular right now, but that is also subject to change at any given time whenever I have a random thought that pops in my head and I refuse to stop myself from talking. But yeah, I kind of want to look at the picture of the black package, and I was gonna say something. Black package Type R. Let's look at this. Oh yeah, they're racing. Like, isn't half the fun of the Type R the red interior? Like, I know it kind of clashes with some of the colors. But at the same time, it's like kind of a like pinnacle. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like the racing black package looks good, but it's like I like my red interior because I have a red car. And as much as I am a sip for the Sonic Gray Pearl or Sonic Pearl Gray, that looks so bad with the red. But it's kind of grown on me, but I think it's just because I'm like high-key obsessed with that color, and that was the color of my other Civic before I was idly browsing around online and saw a Type R at a local dealer, and I said I have to buy it. So, biased, perhaps. But just rest in peace. It just sucks because the United States didn't get the Type R until the 10th gen Civic. So they're like super uncommon here. And to know that they're probably going to kill them off after 2025, 2026. It's like, blomp. I don't know. It's not fair. The red Recaros, dude. The bucket seats feel so good. I am just being hugged. I get behind the wheel and I feel so cool. I feel like the coolest bitch on the road. I like when I go to the gas station, and people are like, I like your car, and I'm like, thanks. After I sold my Type R, I feel like I've seen, fellow brother! What year was yours? And I've seen a handful of them. But almost always 10th gen, the FK8s. Which I'm personally more of a fan of. So that's why I bought that instead of the FL5, because my previous Civic was a FL, or not an FL5, but it was the 11th gen like model, and I just thought it was so fucking ugly. So when I saw the 19 roll-in, I was like, and it was traded in on my birthday. I was like, come on. Come on, I had to get it. 18 or 19? If it had a volume knob, it was at least a 19. If it didn't have a volume knob, it was a 17 or 18. Which, that was another one of my big deciding factors between buying one, because it's like, I know the infotainment is ass. So I'd like to be able to control things if... Because, like, there was one time I was driving that my infotainment just... I couldn't get it to work. It was just a black screen. And I'm like, oh, that's great. But if you don't mind me asking, why sell? Don't tell me you're some old man who's like, I'm starting a family. My brittle bones. Ugh. To buy a Supra? A BMW Supra? Or... I'm sorry, I hardly get to talk to anyone who actually owns one, so it's kind of fun to be like, fancy BMW you got there. See, I feel like I see on the subreddit a lot of people going from Supras to Type Rs. But again, I guess that would be a little bit of confirmation bias because that is the Type R subreddit and not the Supra subreddit. And I want you to know that I am exactly the person that you hate because I cannot resist the urge. I can't do it. I can't do it. To see one and go, is that a Supra? No, real talk for a second. I don't have any, like, I don't have any experience with them. Other than it's just kind of fun to just poke a little fun. Like, just from one brother to another, you know. I drive the slowest car on the planet. For fun. Because it's more fun to drive a slow car fast than it is to drive a fast car slow, although... with the way people drive... with the way people drive around where I live, I hate taking it on the highway. Because people drive like assholes, the speed limit's 55, and myself included, when I'm in my Type R, I'm going 70, 75, but the Miata cannot keep up with that. I just sit in the right lane. I'm just like, please just pass me, please, please. I promise you I'm having more fun than you, but please just pass me. It's either, is that a Supra or a nice BMW? Yeah, no, I genuinely don't have anything negative. Like, I think they look fine. They're not my favorite. I am more a fan of like the Fast and Furious one. Alright. Here's an option for us. Let's sell our cars and buy Twingos. I low-key though, if like I have to buy another car anytime soon, honestly, I really want a Honda Fit. Just grab that thing in a 5-speed. Looks like it could be fun. I don't hear anyone say anything bad about them. Sell car and buy AutoZam. I don't think I would fit in it. I think I'm a bit too tall for an AutoZam. And it's sad. I fit in the Miata, but I think I got too much leg. Too much leg for AutoZam. AZ3 with the gold wing doors. Thanks, Doug. I had to when I went to the convention last time, there was a bunch of Itasha cars sitting out in the parking lot, and they were like parking a K truck. I don't remember which one. It was probably an Acuity. That's usually the one that most people buy, which I'm not shitting on. It's just it's a common one. They're easy to get and they're cheap. But I was just talking to like some guys about it, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'll fit in it. And they're like, you want to go try? And I was like, sure. I have to live the rest of my life knowing that I cannot drive a K truck because my legs are too long. I was smacking. I couldn't even get in all the way. I was like, oh, I don't want to. It's not my car. Because they're like, yeah, if you want to try to get in, like, you're not going to hurt anything. And I'm thinking, that's where you're wrong. I'm in a full fucking cosplay. I am clumsy. I am a walking, talking flight risk. Thank you. Thank you. But I now have to deal with the weight of that and the weight of my massive penis. Oh, okay. There was a girl that I met at the convention who brings her Supra. I was kind of bummed to see it was an automatic though. Like, I get it. I get it. I get it, but I don't want to get it. It's so, like, I love just banging through the gears, man. Get my fan on. It's hot in here. What? What? It's crazy that I haven't been wifed up yet with my excellent sense of humor. Oh, why is my fan on full blast, dude? 1, 2. Okay, yeah, I want it on 2. It's just a little warm. I'm like barely paying attention to hear massive penis out of nowhere. Don't worry, that'll happen around here. It's not uncommon for me to say something just completely out of pocket. Like there was a time that I was streaming Pac-Man World. I was playing Pac-Man World. And I was just like going on this like rampage about something. And then I just start swinging with the gas station dick pills. I think like the edit of that is on my TikTok somewhere. Which if you guys aren't following my other platforms, do it or perish. This is a threat. And I'm kind of hungry, but it is like, oh my god, is it 1 in the morning already? Oh my god, it's 1 in the morning. Ooh. I don't think I've shut up for more than like a handful of seconds. I don't use TikTok. Yeah, I don't know what happened. So I'm sure this does not come as a surprise to anyone, but I have personal account for like Mio Pilot, and I have Mio account. And my Mio account used to be banging. Like my For You page was really good, and then it wasn't. I think I accidentally doom scrolled a little too long one night on that account, and I cooked it. I don't see any VTubers anymore. Ad break already? Damn! Twitch, you out here, you greedy. You greedy, Twitch. It's been an hour and a half and I have not gotten like a single color done on this. That's okay. The main part of the stream is not this. The main part of the stream is yours truly. Oh man. Yeah, another thing. I don't even know what you're doing. So I don't know how well it comes through on the camera. Like I can kind of see it, but like you see all these like, these squares are like pretty much all different colors. Like there's T, there's P, there's R, V. And I just grab these little like plastic discs and just stick them on their corresponding color. So it's like a paint by numbers. I am secretly a like 45-year-old suburban white mom who adores her cricket and likes diamond painting. But then, and I also keep like a god, like, so I have so many plants. I have so many plants. I like to garden. I'm looking forward to having a garden this spring. I have both a rock song and your stream at max volume to make my brain chill. Oh, okay. What the hell? I'll stay here. How do you... I gotta ask. How? How do you do that? I like the astral art. Thank you. I just got done explaining, but fuck it. Anytime I do these like streams, I always have to explain it like 800 times anyway, and quite honestly, that's fine. I don't really care. It's basically a paint by numbers, but for adults. Which I can hardly, like, I hardly even can. It sometimes baffles me. Like, I went grocery shopping earlier and I was just like, I'm an adult. I'm out here grocery shopping. I am just so checked out. I'm just going through the aisles. I'm like, okay, I need this. I don't need this. I need this. I don't need this. And it's just like, I was on autopilot. I was on autopilot for so long. And then I got to like the cashier line. I'm like, oh my God, I just went and grocery shopped and I'm going to be paying with my own money? Ew, I don't like this. Not gonna lie, I'm mistaken your model for another VTuber's model. This is quite an awkward way. That's okay. Guess what? I'm Mio and I'm a certified moron. So, feel like there is no pressure to stay. Of course I'm gonna like poke a little bit of fun because if I don't bully someone, am I really doing my job? You should show this to your kid. Feed their creatives. What kid? I have cats, brother. Cats, brother. Everyone is a moron. Yeah, some just more than others. I have room temp IQ, it's okay. I've learned that I probably have severe ADHD, and if I don't have 3 things going on at the same time, I slowly go insane. Yeah, I definitely, like... There's a joke, and I don't know if they are lurking in the shadows somewhere, but my friend and his... my friend and his girlfriend... Shout out FaZe and Rocky if you guys are here. Wait, a moron? I'm done too! Yeah! Yeah, let's go! Let's fucking go! Morons together, strong. Sir Roderick, this is a Wendy's. But I'll be playing League with those guys. I love them both to death. Like, I have nothing, nothing bad to say about them. They are both wonderful people. They're very kind. They're enjoyable to be around. But every once in a while, now drink water, Billy, I wish. Nah, sometimes I deserve to be called a bitch. I am not afraid to admit it. Put me in my place. But every once in a while, like there'll be a conversation going on or something, and my friend's girlfriend will just say something completely out of pocket, like, and she'll be like, "Aww," or someone will say something and she'll hear it completely wrong, like not even close. It happened last night too. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I was saying something, and I was saying something, and she heard completely opposite. And my friend FaZe goes, "Rocky, I just want to spend 5 minutes in your head. I want to know how you see the world, because this shit ain't right." And I swear to God, I was losing it. Bitch, what you all about? You're new here. All right. Hi, I am Kaneko Mio. I am a moron. I am an Android VTuber who likes to yap and likes to yap a lot. I mainly, I play a lot of simulator games. I do art. I made my own model. Oh, no, dude, you're good. I promise. I wouldn't have, I wouldn't have said sometimes I need to be put in my place if it was gonna bother me. I'm pretty upfront with when chat does something that makes me uncomfortable. And it does not happen very often. I have curated a fairly sane and semi-well-adjusted community around. So, yeah. Feel free to just sit here and be a goober with us. Fable is a landlord adventurer simulator. Oh my god. But, okay. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I said I'm a moron. I'm an Android VTuber. I play a lot of like simulator type games. Think like Supermarket. I play League of Legends. I play PoE 2. I'm a pretty cliche, variety streamer. Yeah. Shadar! Hi, Shadar. My stream is like a box of chocolates. And quite honestly, Poppy, I don't even know what I'm gonna get until about like 30 minutes beforehand. So, yeah. I was literally, it was like 10 o'clock, and I was like, man, what am I gonna do on stream tonight? And I'm hanging out with friends on Discord, and we've been watching a lot of true crime. Oh, so I've gotten like 6 ads, so I'm not offending you by saying bitch, right? Absolutely not. What I was saying, I didn't realize we were on an ad break, is I've learned to be like a little more boundary placing as a streamer, and you know, kind of protecting my peace. I'm pretty good at letting people know when they do something that makes me uncomfortable, or if I'm literally that paralyzed, you will be contacted by a badman. So do not worry, we are here for the vibes and the memes and the dreams and the Miatas. Yeah, thank you, welcome. Welcome, Squidward, welcome, Squidward, welcome, Squidward. But yeah, I was watching true crime. I was watching a video about like this like 15-year-old who just like went on like this like he just killed 2 old guys for no good reason. Yeah, so finally, a streamer who tells me what I'm saying is that I will put you in your place. So, this turned out to be a happy accident for you. You sleep now, bye, bitch. Bye, fucker. I'm gonna say it, I don't care you broke your elbow. Have a good night, Poppy. It was nice meeting you, and I hope to see you again soon. It is your birthday. Happy birthday. Clap, clap, clap. I'm going to make some art. What art do you make? I have been seeing a lot of, like, it's... do you know of the glorp cat, the alien, like, green glorp cat? I have seen a lot of, and contributed to, myself, the glorpy Miku. That was a lot of fun to draw. So that could be an avenue. Riku. She was kind enough to bless us with a reference sheet. Every time I'm getting into decade vibe tunes, like music from the 20s and 30s, good instrumental, and the 80s ones, and we will never get another 80s. Yeah, 80s pop kind of slaps. I do like me some 80s pops. Maizito and Swaggy Waggy. Hello. Hold on, I need a second. Badonka donkers. The first thing that popped into my head after that one was honky donk, badonka donk. Why? I don't know. But hello! I'm going to try to make art of a 3D model version, so I'm going to make VTuber art. Good, and I say this, like, out of the kindness of my heart as someone who has created her own VTuber model and rigged it and everything. Good luck. You are going to need lots of resources. It took me forever. This is like the 4th time I think I redid this model. Howdy, y'all. You know what? I'm also gonna keep it a buck real quick. I was not expecting this account to come out of the shadows and actually chat. A lot of the like meme names like that, they just tend to follow, like have their name read, and then they just like disappear into the abyss. Very pretty, Diane Penny. Thank you. Finally, someone who like kind of understands what's going on. I think I got this one at Walmart for like 20 bucks, and it's like a three-piece set. I don't know, I find them fun. I think they're relaxing. But the color that I'm doing right now is the same one that I've been working on for the past hour and a half. Because I just can't shut my fucking mouth. I think for probably the first hour of stream, we talked about cars. Like, almost exclusively. Sword and sorcery. What is... I think I've seen that. I've never tried it myself personally. I agree this stuff is... Yeah! I had a square one. And... I think the kit was like missing one of the colors completely. So I couldn't finish it and I got so mad, but like the clicking into place. Oh my god, the clicking into place is so satisfying. Just Cars, I missed it. Ah! Don't worry, I'm just crying. Cars are pain. I need to work on my art skills. That's the same with a ton of things. Trust me, I feel you. I am trying to study Japanese. I'm trying to brush up on like my basic art skills. I'm trying to learn how to play guitar. I want to remember how to like play my flute. You know. And I have to maintain a full-time job and take care of my cats, remember to eat occasionally, and make other content, which I'm starting to finally like get the hang of like making videos like outside of streaming and outside of like doing clips. I've got one recorded, I just have to do the editing, and it's gonna be, funny enough, it's going to be a story time, like, short. I think it's gonna end up being a short. I don't quite know how long it'll be. I don't think it'll be that long. I think it'll be about 90 seconds. I hope. I really don't think it would be fitting to make it like its own standalone video. I wish I could make some VTuber art for you at my commissions. No, you get that bread. You take those commissions. You do it. You make that money. I would be flattered if you ever had the free time, but I'm also never expecting anything. I'm just happy that people are here like hanging out with me. What color is my Bugatti? Shadow. If I had a Bugatti, what color do you think it would be? Come on. Streamer reads us a bedtime story? Can I follow more than once? Fun fact. I read the entirety of Go the Fuck to Sleep. That is on my YouTube channel. But no, it was it's a story time of, does it start with a P? Purple. See if maybe in the future I'll make you something, or I would love that. I would love nothing more. I really would. My favorite bedtime story. Please, my dear, go the fuck to sleep. But I don't want to give too much away, because then what's the point of watching this short if I just tell the story on stream? Just ended my 69 nice years of suffering. I just had a brain fart again. Oh, okay. The great. Way to go, Mio. You are just you're killing it. You're killing it. It is, the story time is going to be a Cars story time. I think it's an entertaining one, which is why I'm making a video of it. Words are hard. Agreed. I was gonna give my sister a copy of the book for Christmas, but my mom got mad. Maybe she should read the book and go the fuck to sleep. Ooh wee, I'm out here cracking myself. I'm on a roll tonight. All you new faces out there, don't get too used to this. I'm usually not on this. No spoilers, I'll watch the vid, like and subscribe, comment, ooh woo, and share it with the homies. I am bowing to you right now because I don't think, like, and I'm not saying this from a place of malice or a place of like I'm upset. I don't think people realize how much a like, a comment, and a share go. The more people interact with content, regardless of if it's a comment, like if you share it, you know, the more you interact with it, the more the algorithm takes it. And the algorithm will push it more with like interactions. So you saying that as a joke would still mean the world to me. You know? And a lot of people are like, oh, I can't support my favorite streamer. Wrong. You totally can. And it doesn't cost you a damn cent. Because by doing that stuff, it expands the reach, gets recommended to more people, and then maybe some other, like some other idiots will fall into my trap, and we will be on our way to world domination. Like, if any of you guys are fans of Otto, like the Domination, more like Mio World Domination. Is this on YouTube? I do have Go the Fuck to Sleep. I can, here, let me see. Sounds like a steal. My friends don't click on 95% of the links I send. Dude, me sending so many things. Bro, I am being friends with me has to be pain because I send so many Instagram reels. Let me see if I can find the video. Oh, there it is. Bada bing, bada boom, skedaddle skadoodle. Your dick is now a noodle. Da-da. Although one of the things that I do have to like kind of start to get used to is that like the more I grow as a creator, the more I have to start dealing with like some less than ideal comments and less than perfect reception on videos, and that kind of hurts a little bit. I'm kind of a big softie. What if it was already a noodle though? Well, it's now a dry noodle. It's like like dry pasta. And if it's already dry pasta, forget it. I'm out. I can't help you anymore after that. It gets chopped off. Shadow! Do not bring out the Mr. Peener snipper. How many times have I told you already? Just throw you a gas station dick pill. I see you out there. Thank you for the follow. Wow, you're a very humble, nice, and talented VTuber woman. I am not a woman, I am 3 possums in a coat. I am trying my best. No, I'm not possums, I'm isopods in a coat. If you guys don't know what an isopod is, you might know it as a roly-poly or the common woodlouse. Go to the gas station. Dick pic like Krillin. That's Dragon Ball, right? This... God, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I'm a software engineer by day, right? And I am at my fucking wit's end on this. I've been trying to implement like a secondary set of so like if I have like a program running or like a service running, software engineer with the type R, imagine my shock. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is that like a common thing? Add intelligent. No, I'm a moron. But so imagine I am trying to like, I have a service running and this service does 1 + 1 = 2. Or it just does calculations even. Well, I want to make this calculator now do subtraction, right? But the other team is they need to implement division on it. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up 2 separate instances of the service so that my team and your team can work on it at the same time and not like step on each other's toes or not have to wait for each other to finish work. Yeah, we'll have to wait to like hand off the code back and forth like whenever we send things out to production. But that's not a big deal. We can still like keep. Thought you sold houses? You thought I was a realtor, Shadow? Do you think me of all people could sell a house? I can't sell myself, dear. But between that and the one platform that we use, they are depreciating a certain how do I like, I have to explain this stuff to my grandma, so you think you would think that I would be able to explain this like everyone is 5. But it's hard sometimes putting things like I don't know what people know. I want to make it understandable and like accessible to everybody. I want people to come into my streams and be like, I don't know what she's talking about, but I trust that she'll explain it at some point. Basically, there's a recipe. There's a recipe for how this service, how this calculator will like start. Like it'll start up. And the current way that it starts up is no longer going to be supported. English, please stop failing me. It's gonna stop being supported this June. So we have to get all like 100+ services. And I've spent like a week on 2. I'm so screwed, chat. It's over. Yeah. Like I'm not mad, Shadow. It's just I talk about coding a lot and how much I hate my job, but I at least get to be at home. So I can't complain too much. You do give vibes of someone that sells houses? Huh? Is that like a good thing? Is that something I should be like, thank you, I'm flattered that you think that of me, that you think so highly. Are you saying I'm charismatic? I'm 5.5, thank you very much. Be careful, be careful. You can get in trouble on Twitch for saying that. Maybe because you omitted the years old, but just I've seen people get banned for that. And on Discord. Just be mindful. Do you even English, brah? Hardly. Like, I understand why the platforms err on the side of caution, but at the same time, it's like, come on. And if Big Honkin' Badonkers gets banned, I won't be able to live anymore. That is a fire name. I love that. The sleep is getting to— No, I don't wanna eat. I don't wanna. When AWS stops support, it's not AWS. It is OpenShift. But you didn't answer my question, good sir. I asked you, is there like is it a common occurrence for software developers to drive Type Rs for some reason? Mio, are you... Hold on. Please hold. Please hold. I gotta make sure I'm properly hydrated. Mio, are you... Sorry. I did, so I don't know. Hey, I mean, sample size of two software engineers, both driving Type Rs. I like those odds. Let's see. Want to hear a joke? Of course. The rigging on this and on the Android, by the way, chefs. Thank you. This is it took me 4 times to get here. I rigged this model 4 different times, and I redrew it twice. Reloads. Hey, so JS, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. What do you call a lesbian dinosaur? Oh no. What? Like a lot of... Oh. Shadow. Shadow. No, that was actually the funniest thing I've heard in a couple days. I needed that. Business trip. I would die if I had to travel for work. Oh my god, I don't think that really should have been that funny, but it was. It definitely... It tickled my pickle for a nickel. Dude, it was deadass not expecting that. Dude, I'm so tired. Normally, by like 11, 12 o'clock, I'm usually like settling in for the night. Like, I'm chilling, I'm probably still playing games, but despite sticking to this schedule for like over a year now, I'm still not used to being like, It's like I look at the time and I'm like, oh shit, I have to be entertaining. You know, I have to be like here. I have to be like mentally kind of here. What is this shit? I don't wanna. No, I just want to drool on the keyboard, man. I'm also not looking forward. I probably have to clean this stuff up a bit before I go to bed, because I'll probably bring my I'll probably bring my work laptop in here tomorrow at some point and probably watch more true crime while I work on stuff. Dude, I would not make it in an office. Using a crappy laptop for watching Twitch and YouTube, we'll see how long that's gonna work. I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly... What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words. Pickle unfollowed. Oh, real talk though, like on not hold on, brain fart. On a kind of like serious note, goddamn, I love pickles. I will sit there, like, every time I take one out of the jar, I will, like, knock back a mouthful of the juice. Oh my god, I love it. It's so... Yes. True crime, too. Man, you really do give off middle-aged woman vibes. Thank you. Thank you. I take pride in that. I don't know. It makes really good background noise. I usually go to sleep at like 4 AM. I am trying to avoid that. Like, I try to set myself up for a good week, but I stream on a Sunday night. Now, you might say, well, Mio, why don't you move it? Why don't you do this stream on Saturday? Because I don't like change. I've been doing this for a while now. I don't want to change it. It works. Sometimes I do have to cancel. Sometimes I do have to cancel this stream because for some odd reason my team's like, yeah, let's do a deployment on Sunday night at midnight. I'm like, hey, fuck you. No. And I especially love the part where we get like three of our senior developers rolled off and put on like back on their original teams. And it is like I'm trying to think. I'm still like, so while I am a software engineer, I'm actually a consultant. And I do most of my work in Java. But I was put on this team, and the team that I'm currently on was like spun up out of necessity to help deal with like it's basically vulnerability management. And I'm not doing any real development, and I'm screwed. I'm telling you, I'm a personality hire through and through. I am not very smart, man. With the company that I work at now, I went through the first few bits of interviews, and then I kind of got ghosted. I was supposed to meet with like a director or something, and I never heard back, and I was like, oh, I fucking inted the interview, didn't I? I did hear that the teams that I was interviewing with, they did not think I was technical enough, and it just... because I suck at explaining. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at explaining. I know what I want to say. I know what I want to say to you guys, but it doesn't come out that way half the time. But for some odd reason, the HR lady goes, hey, we have another position that you might like. I don't know if you're interested still or if you've gotten something in the meantime, but would you like to be considered for this role? Because you just interviewed like last month or whatever. If like you don't have to, we're not going to make you go through all the interviews again. You're just going to talk to the director and he'll make the decision of whether he'll offer you the position or not. And I was like, sure, what's the worst that can happen? Go and meet with the director, and after like the first 5, he asks me like 2 or 3 like semi-real interview questions, and then the rest of it is just one big conversation. Like it was, we were just yapping, man. Certified yappers that day. And he's like, you know what, kid? You talk better than 95% of software developers that I have ever met. You can hold a conversation. I like you. You got the job, basically. So, I got a job by not being able to shut up. My manager seems to think that I am learning and doing better because he goes, I hear good things. He goes, I'm hearing good things about you from like your clients, from your client managers. Like, you're doing good. Keep it up. You know, keep going. But every time I hear that, because I am like typically the most junior on the team, I'm the first to be let go. And I've been like put on the bench a couple times, and that shit is scary. That being said, I go bench now. Thank you for streaming and allowing me to find you. I'll pop in and holla next stream. See ya. I recommend joining Discord for all the new faces here. If you plan on coming back at some time, Discord is probably the best way to be notified when I stream. I do have it written on every single place that I can write a description about my account, that there is the schedule. But you can go into Discord, you can get a role, and you will be pinged every single time. That's just my 2 cents. Have a good night. Okay, is there any more? Did I actually get all this color? Did I actually get a singular color done in the span of 2 hours? It looks like I did. God, I have to pee. We hired this kid that was real good at talking, but then goddamn he couldn't dev worth it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's just like me for real. I'm so bad. And Just like let me be a BSA or something. Where? Okay, I had a baggie. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Chat, should I just go? I don't want to go to bed. Man, I really don't want to go to bed. I want to stay up and I want to continue yapping, but I still have to take a piss. The tank is full. He also refused to listen to tips, so hopefully you can... Oh, no, please. I want to be... Like, I don't really like to be... Okay, hold on. I don't like to be given the answer, but I like to at least be, like, guided to the answer. Stay awake because I don't want to go to bed. For the low price of my salary per year, I can stream full time. Only for Venomous Wig. I gotta put these away. And in case it wasn't clear, that is a joke, please. I don't expect... I just like having people to sit and yap with on stream. Although it's like this conflicting thing, because on one hand I would love to be eventually a full-time streamer, but on the other hand it's like I get really weird about accepting money from people. Now, like if someone's like, hey, god damn it. Best I could do is a gifted, thank you. It's weird because say you were to come to me and say, I want a commission. I have no problem taking your money for a commission because I feel like I'm at least working for it. You know what I mean? And not just sitting here cock in hand, jorking it. And by it, I mean my peanuts. I have been on the dick jokes tonight. I'm so sorry. Amir, it's about time you showed up. I haven't seen you and Ants in days. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me now? Okay, let's see. Do I want to do another color? God gave us two so we could give one to Mio. My favorite, one of my favorite sayings ever is, God gave men two heads and only enough blood to power one of them at a time. And God, like, if that ain't the fucking truth, I see so many of my guy friends think with their dicks. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it, bro. It's not worth it. It's not. But it is what it is. You know what? I can't wait anymore. I really have to pee. So I will be right back and then I will continue stream for at least a little bit longer. And then I will probably go to bed in the next like 30-45 minutes, hopefully. My gun has taken me places I wouldn't go with the dick. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I got real tired of listening, seeing, and hearing all the... Hey, critical, empty the tank. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. I'm streaming, I'm talking, I'm yapping. Oh. I say as I take another drink of water. I have been like, Zodi! Oh, if it ain't my friend, if it ain't my buddy, my pal. How was Lies of P? Speaking of P, I just came back from taking one. What color? I love Lies of P. So I've seen a little bit of it, but I haven't really been like, I don't know. What type of game is it? I understand it's like a Pinocchio thing, and I know it's like supposed to be kind of scary, but like is it like an RPG? Is it like a visual novel? Like, I don't know. J is a lot of colors, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that all done. What if I do P? That is color 951. That I will have to. It's a Souls-like? What? You and your fucking Souls-likes, dude. You're crazy. I try, man. Is this still over? Is 951 still over here? It is, and they're rhinestones. I started a playthrough on stream of Elden Ring. I still need to go back to that. I actually, the furthest I've gotten ever in Elden Conquering, back again. Back again with the penis jokes. Can't seem to shake those. But look, okay. Being a dude must be so much fun. I would helicopter that bitch. I would. I wish I could be a guy for a day just so I can like, I want to do a couple things. I want to skinny dip in a pool and watch it float. And I want a helicopter. So bad. And it's with great burden that I will never be able to do that. God, I may or may not like some souls, like just a little bit. The intrusive thoughts are winning me. What the fuck? McClare, come on. You haven't figured this out by now? P is 951. I'm gonna have to get a new Ziploc out. LeBron James! LeBron James! I got distracted for a second and heard skinny dip. I said if I had a penis, if only for a day, I would skinny dip and watch it float and helicopter it. I'm not surprised, I just needed to say what the fuck. Cock rings do tend to get a bit stuck. Thanks, Amir. Thanks. Thanks, brother. I can always count on you guys. It's not fair. I have been cursed. I see. What the fuck? God knew I'd be too powerful if I was a man. Ooh, Mio, calm down. It is late. It is late, dear. You gotta shut the fuck up sometimes. Do not. I need a filter. I need to be filtered like Nero. So anytime I'm about to say some like manga-esque shit, I just stop. When I turn to a guy, don't waste your day at the fire station. The ER doesn't have saws good enough to cut through the metal ones. Nah, we gotta debuff this one. Whose body would you switch for the day if I had the power? Like, I can pick anyone on Earth. And like, kind of like Freaky Friday type shit. Oh, can I have a minute to think on that? Because Like, part of me wants to be just a dude, any dude. Maybe not one in jail. Me and Elon Musk's 4 bodies before we switch back. God did the same to me by making me born as a guy, and thus I will box them the second I see them. Yo, can I get a front row seat to that fight, please? Dude, what if, like, so not to get like too deep or anything into anything, I'm not super religious, but man, imagine if the Christianity God was the end all be all. I can only see him as the depiction in Family Guy, and I'd like to see them square up. I will lose instantly. I'm weak as fuck and I'll just get bodied. Hell yeah, I also have the upper body strength of a medium-sized house cat. Twinsies! God, who would I want to be for a day? I really don't know, man. Because I would have to assume that, or do my actions have lasting consequences, or does it just like reset? Because that might influence Family Guy God versus Chinese God, who wins it? Because I don't know, I feel like so it resets, so anything that I do has no lasting consequences. Oh man, it doesn't make it any easier, because like part of me wants to like be a celebrity and ball out for a day. But part of me just wants to be some like average Joe Schmo and just go around as a dude for a day. I guess could also be someone who's not real. I don't know, man. There's too many options. Reset would be so boring, though. Surely you're fishing for lasting consequences. Yeah, totally. Girl, yeah, okay, I read that. Girl, what the fuck? We're both from Ohio, interested in tech, music, and art, and have roughly the same sense of humor. Hey, what's up? Yeah, God, I don't know who I would want to be, real or fake, man. I guess it could be like fun to be Pecora for a day and be the war rabbit and have a monkey. But I don't feel like I have an exciting answer for that because I'm kind of a lame person. I'm pretty bozo-y, if I may say so myself. 2 weeks ago, you could have swapped with any Aussie so you could finally get to try chicken salt. But then I'd have to go back and live with it, knowing that I couldn't have it. So I just bought it. So now I have a whole container of chicken salt. And it's all mine. I went to Red Lobster this weekend. And when I reheated my french fries, I put chicken salt on them. That shit's unreal. Australia, what kind of crack do you put in that? That can't be, like... That has to be just straight MSG. And although the one that I have, it says there's like no added MSG. I refuse to believe that one. But... Why do you keep it? Why do you keep it from the rest of the world? That's so selfish. You know, I think I have an answer. If I could be anyone for a day, I think I'd be Otto, because I could just go out in public and chill, and then I could go do karaoke and sing like a great ass. Great. Like, I could just sing great. Just scream my heart out at karaoke for a night. I respect that woman so much. She's so cracked. I want to be like her when I grow up. Yeah, if I could be, I think that's my final answer. If I could be anyone for a day, I would be Otto, because I'd go to karaoke and I'd just do that. The girl from One Piece, yes. Are we talking Otto? She's performing near me this summer and I might go to the show. Some venues are sold out, just so you know. I already have tickets. I was gonna go to her idol group's concert, but I just... Oh my god. I have a bone to pick. I have a bone to pick. So, she directs an idol group named Phantom Shita, and it's pretty good. I'm a big fan. I bought concert tickets. I was gonna go see them. But the concert's 2 weeks from now, and I don't really want to fly up to New York, spend $100, $200 on a hotel room just to come back in the winter. It's gonna be cold. So I was trying to sell them. I was like, okay. I bought them early in case they sold out, because every time I've wanted to go do something, they tend to, like, the events tend to sell out, or they get scalped to all hell, right? So I bought the Phantom Sheet the tickets like super early, like back in like October or something like that. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'll go. And I've been thinking about it a lot more recently. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. It's February in New York. It's gonna be brick. It's gonna be 6 hoodies still brick type shit. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna hop on Ticketmaster and I'm going to sell them. Well, it turns out I am not able to sell them, and there's apparently like offers, like people can put it, like, you know how like the CSGO marketplace works? How, you know, someone could be selling like an AK-47 Vulcan, and you'll be like, I will pay $35 for this. So when someone lists it for $35, it automatically sells, right? Well, that was my only option for Ticketmaster right now. I got $17 of the $80 that I spent back, because I was not allowed to like sell it on an open marketplace because the event organizer turned that setting off. I love it. The amount of money that I have wasted on events because I've either had to pay exorbitant prices for them because I couldn't, there was just people in front of me in line buying tickets, or like gotten screwed by something. It's just too much. I've wasted probably a couple $100 easily. I'm just really annoyed. The show by me is like an hour away or so, and I've been debating on getting a hotel for the night. Dude, I went and saw her. I ended up snagging VIP tickets. Don't know how at all. To the First World Tour. And oh, dude, Zodi, I stood outside in like the freezing rain, like literally like freezing rain, not just it being cold, for hours. I carried the merch that I bought on my body for the entire duration of the concert. I was so dehydrated by the end of it because the drinks there was like $35 for an alcoholic drink that's supposed to be a double shot that was like mostly watered down, and it was like one of the glasses that were only about yay big. But the show was incredible. Like, despite her being someone who like isn't like an active stage presence, like in terms of like typical performers, dude, I cried. I had such a good time. I was so happy. I was so close to the stage that if she had a killin' rock, she could have hit me with it, and I would have died a happy woman. Don't think, Zodi, just do it. Her name is Otto. She is an utaite who is traveling the world again and going on her second world tour. She's cracked. If you like One Piece and you watch the new movie, she is who sings for Ura. Yeah, so I'm going all the way up to Toronto. I'm going all the way up to Toronto to see her, but I need to get my passport renewed. I keep meaning to do that, but I keep forgetting to take a photo, because you can renew online, apparently. So I could just take a photo and upload it. I don't have to get it printed anymore. But yeah, it really was miserable. And then I was hanging out with some friends who didn't go to the show, and they all went to like a brewery, and I texted them. I was like, hey guys, the show's over, can you come get me? Because you're not allowed to have your phones. They lock them up, or you're supposed to, because you are not permitted to film whatsoever. And of course people snuck in secondary phones and everything anyway, which fuck you, you know who you are. So no one could get a hold of me until after the show. And apparently at some point they had come back to the venue because they thought the show would be over, so they like grabbed the train, came back, realized the show wasn't over, and then headed back out on an excursion. Yeah. And then I was left feet hurting. I had to go over across the street to a Dunkin' Donuts just so I could get like some water or something. And I'm soaking wet. It's raining. It's like 38 degrees. I'm cold. I have a hoodie around my waist. I got a t-shirt over my shoulder and whatever other merch I bought. I wanted a hat, but I didn't get it because I didn't get in line early enough. But and I just waited miserably for my friends to come back, and they're like, you look pathetic. And I'm like, thanks. I'm cold. My feet hurt. You guys are drunk. Take me back to the hotel. So how does that work? Do you leave your phone somewhere? What? You get those yonder pouches, which I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty obnoxious because the staff has to like lock your phone. So then you have to wait in line. Oh my god, my nose itches so bad. Ah! So you have to like get all queued up and give them your phone. And then if you like, you can use your phone if you leave like the thing, but the staff has to unlock it and everything. And then that was probably the worst part of the concert for me. Was I was so thirsty. All I wanted was some water, man. And I had to wait in line. It was so hot in there too. It was packed. So I'm like sweating, dying of thirst, not feeling good, Mr. Stark, because dehydration from screaming for the past like 2 hours. Just to get out of the venue. But you get to keep your phone on you. Oh, I would do it all again. I would do it all again if I could. Well, I am gonna do it. The thing is bro, the where I was in the crowd for the New York show, I can spot my own face in the hype reel. Like I watched it, and when I was watching, I was like, wait a second, there I am. Like I can see I'm like in the front few rows. I'm like, that's awesome. I'm immortalized on her Instagram. Yay. Oh my god, I am such a fangirl for Otto. Like I'm not like obsessed with her, but I really like I idolize her and I really look up to her. But I just know that I will never get to be like that close to her again, because when I got through to buy the tickets for Toronto, all that were affordable were nosebleeds, and it's a hockey arena, so it's pretty big. And I've never been to Scotiabank, but if anything, you know, it was fine. Like, I go to hockey games where I sit up in the nosebleeds, and life is great. I have a great time. The people up there are fun. So I'm not too worried, but just like, I was so close. She could have hit me with the Killing Rock chat, and I would have died happy. Unless you book a flight to New Zealand for the next week and have an expired passport. Bro. To be fair, you simply can't not like her. Yeah, she's skilled and talented, and I look up to her so much. ハロさん、教えてよ。教えてよください。ください、お願い。本当にわからないけど。どうでもいい。Do I have any more of the letter P? For peanuts. I had to get one more joke in before I ended tonight. Come on. I don't see it, so... I think as much as I don't want to. Hearing Otto try to speak English is also really funny. Yeah, it's really clumsy and it's super cute. I've never been to a concert either. Go, dude, go. If you can afford it and can go, go. Hey. Oh, that's right. You were mentioning... Morgan was mentioning about the CDs in her car. I also have all the CDs, but I don't know why. I just keep them wrapped. Just in case it ever gets like pulled off of streaming platforms. I've been to a Weird Al. A Weird Al concert. Oh, I would like to go to a Weird Al concert. He seems like fun. Excuse me, what the fuck is this? It's so late. It's Sunday night, D-Gen, and I'm wrapping up anyway. So you're the one who's late. D-Gen's not even listening to me. I should beat him. I should get him with my Killing Rock. Sister wants to go to Sleep Token. I already know that these tickets are going to be atrocious. Yeah. The other thing is I'm probably gonna go alone. I went to the auto concert alone. I mean, like, I had friends who were with me in New York, but they didn't go to the concert. I went and I actually met another VTuber who's an artist. Shout out Gira. I know you're out there somewhere. Maybe just on Twitter. But shout out Gira. Cracked artist. Very nice person. So... Wait, was that backwards? Wait, that was backwards. What? You're not late, I'm late. Oh, I'm an idiot. The Beetlejuice musical? I don't think I've done a musical. I'm gonna do this so I can start like wrapping up. Like, I can clean up my desk a little bit while I'm chatting with you guys for a few more minutes. You're head to sleep. A good night. Alrighty, good nighty. Don't let the bed bugs bitey. Bite them first. I am kind of deconstructing. My hands are so sweaty, man. I'm so uncomfortable. I hate gloves. I hate long sleeves. Holy moly, it's my room. I see this is the bedroom that I heard about last time. Oh, Panda, are you going back to bed? Oh. Yeah, it is. Except for it's not as bright. It's not as bright right now because it's kind of like, I don't know, 2 in the morning. Based. I have it's a little bit different than when this photo was taken, but not enough to like warrant taking a new photo. I have some like art that I need to... I found the largest guitar cube. It's not. It's really not that big. Ah. I have a ton to do tomorrow, so I should probably head to bed. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Like I said, I'm wrapping up. I'm just like cleaning up the stuff on my desk right now so that I have room on my desk tomorrow. Sako! Hold on. If I move out of the way, can you see her in her glory? Oh. The 1/4 scale Pecora. Oh, that is a 1/4. I love the rabbit. The rabbit's so good. There's a reason why I cosplay her and run around causing problems. I'm gonna need to get me a funny figure. I'm gonna put my RC. Get my my acrylic standee. It's much cheaper, and if it breaks, it's not a big deal. Man, I'm kind of sad that I didn't get more of this, and I wanted to wrap up this this panel, because the thing that you saw me working on actually is 3 pieces. So I was hoping I could get this one done and start on a new one. I started collecting figures like last year, so I don't have that many. I think I'm about three years into the hobby. Most of mine are in fact like prize figures, because I'm in the camp of I would rather have more figures of characters that I like than fewer but like scales. You know what I mean? I can buy 5 pop-up parades for the price of a scale sometimes. I actually have an RE figure waiting to be shipped. I should call her. Your acrylic is about the... Well, sounds like I need a figure. My biggest one is a Goblin Slayer. We are Japanese goblin. Do you have a gang? I am at the Japanese goblin. You can king the London and no more high vivid. The Shataru Sundarino ni sexy medium violet tony. Murasaki Dina. High tension Japanese goblin. Doranku happy soto hebeki. Sorry. I'll stop. I'm gonna have to listen to Japanese Goblin before I go to bed. Ideally posable or just sitting with the hands on it. Dude, hear me out. If I ever got to work with someone to make a model or like a figure, could I be in a Miata? Is that something is that something that we could do? Is that something that we could craft? Not crack. Dude, I don't know why. I just got really hungry and I have mac and cheese. I have like a white cheddar mac and cheese out in my pantry, and fuck would that go hard. Fuck. I am hungry. I'd say that's doable. Well, you know what we have to do, chat? Mio world domination first. No. It's gotta be a production figure. I gotta take over the world in my Miata. That is my goal. If I ever apply to a corporation again, and they're like, so what kind of goals do you want to achieve as a VTuber? I want a figure of me in a Miata. And it better be purple. Haha. Olive, alright, you're fired. What? I never even had a job. Exactly. Conan, thank you for the follow. This is terrible timing, however, comma. We are wrapping up for the night. If it's, then have fun living off a single kidney, because that's probably gonna be expensive as fuck. That's okay. Whoa! Well, hold on. Sorry, my tracking's really weird because I was doing like a handcam stream. I love the emotes. They're so cute. Oh, I like the squish one. The squish one is my favorite. The squish one is. Oh, look at the train of emotes. Choo choo, chugga 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 choo choo. And the plead. Oh my god, I need a plead one. I need a Mio plead. Like. Do I have to be a responsible adult tomorrow? Do I really have to? If I wouldn't have called out last week for stupid Grampio not going to the doctor. Oh yeah, a little update on Grampio. Things aren't great, but it is almost exclusively due to the infection that he has. But there seems to be no damage to the heart or lungs, so he's going to be fine. It's just waiting to see what combinations of antibiotics work, because it is a staph infection, and it's nasty. It's fucking nasty, boys. I can't even get that low right now. God damn it. I want to be like, it's nasty. But yeah, he's doing better. There are some unresolved heart issues, like a leaky valve, and he does have AFib. But the doctors are not stressing that right now. They are stressing getting that the infection taken care of, and then they'll probably refer him somewhere if he even listens. I hope he does. I like Grampio. I'd like to keep him. I just think he's neat. Oh shit! Though, before I go to bed, one of my favorites. We're going back like a couple hours of content here. Zen, I have a picture of my grandma driving my Type R. It is the funniest shit ever. It is her contact photo, and I love it. And I wanted to mention that earlier. I think that's one of the things I wanted to talk about, and I totally forgot. But guess who? Finger guns. Pew pew pew. Guess who remembered? Me. A leaky valve. Oh, I had to port that thing. God damn it. Well, alrighty, chat. I think... Glad she didn't break a hip. Oh. She did complain that it was too low, and it's not even lowered. It's stock ride height and everything. Give your gramps some boost. Yeah, let's just pump straight nitrous into his veins. See how fast he goes. How fast he can walk his mile at the senior center. Let's go, Gramps. Alrighty, chat. Well, before I head out, top fuel Grandpa. God damn it, guys. There were a lot of new faces tonight. It was a pleasure meeting you guys, and I hope... Meth injection. God, I'm trying to wrap up here, and you guys are coming out here with the most unhinged shit right now. I thought I was the unhinged one, but no, you guys are picking up the slack. Yeah. There's a bunch of new faces. I hope to see you guys again soon. I have a lot of my schedules and stuff posted on Twitter, on Discord, on Blue Sky, on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I have the schedule thing on Twitch set up even. Literally anywhere that I can write text, you can find my schedule. But for those of you who are new here, my next stream will be on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. EST, which is usually my normal start time. I go Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30 p.m. EST, and Sunday at 11:30 p.m. EST. I appreciate you showing up. Nah, I'm just doing my job. I'm glad this got recommended. You seem cool. No. I hate you. I'm not cool. I am the most bland and unoriginal Guys, I have a $5,000 VTuber model. Why am I not famous? I say as I sit here and not pilot the model. Oh man, dude, I get that. Nope. I'm just gonna shut my trap. I'm just gonna shut my trap. I'm a good girl, I swear. Thank you for the shrimp. Thank you for stopping by, Zodi. I will have to creep on you. Creep on that thing. God damn it, I'm killing myself. In game, I swear. In Minecraft. I'm gonna clean that up. Okay. Chat, I will see you guys on social media platforms before Tuesday. But other than that, you will get to hear my voice and hear me yap. Unedited, unfiltered. You guys will get to catch that on Tuesday. So, this is your maybe new favorite ditzy, clumsy, silly Android streamer, Kaneko fucking Mio, signing off for the night. I will not raid tonight, however, because it is 2 in the morning, and I gotta do some other things before I go to bed first. So, I'll see you guys. Oh yeah, Sumio. Good night.